Award, the John Phillips Sousa Award, obviously named after what everyone knows as the March Master. You know, had his own band back in the way early 1900s when, you know, bands would be all around and tour, and you'd actually buy tickets to go see a band instead of not like a rock band, but a band like we think of it. And the Sousa Award obviously is given out to, you know, a student that's done it all. Commitment to program, leadership, player, a great player, responsible. And I don't think there's much surprise on this one that we chose Amanda Skriloff. You know, Amanda's done obviously a great job. There are just some kids who, you know, like, are going to be the drum major, like, from, like, I don't know, the first minute they're on the field with you, and you're just like, oh, I know that. And I remember when we were in freshman year, and like we were on the field, and you know, I think some of the older kids were used to a little bit more success, and that's maybe why you guys had the feeling that was more of a down year. And I assigned this stupid task. It wasn't stupid actually, but like a thing for just kind of morale boosting. I said, well, what are you guys doing here? Talk amongst your section. You know, what are you guys doing here? And what's your goal? And, you know, the best darn answer I heard on the field, I don't remember what it was. I wish I did. You? She said, I don't remember what she said. It was just like, oh, I'm going to be here to be the best I can to make this group the best. But it wasn't like, it wasn't some BS type of, this is a stock answer that you should hear and you're going to like me because I said it. Was so heartfelt. And I was just like, I almost cried at that point. I was like, man. And I don't tell kids stuff like that. I was like, you are going to be an unbelievable drum major someday. You know, I don't say stuff like that. But, you know, so congrats, Amanda. Obviously, you know, the commitment to program, everything that you're in with, and everything you learn to do, you know. Flute playing, you know, was like secondary, you know, between the cymbals and the drum set stuff. I mean, the drum set thing is like unbelievable. And you get a flute player that, you know, learns to play drums barely in 8th grade, and just like, here's this high quality jazz band that expects you not to screw up at all. Have fun, you know. And she took care of it as a freshman, and then, you know, I think it was nice for her this year when Naranjan came back, and he's like, you know, he was the bass player that, you know, all his friends graduated the year before, and, you know, the drum set player graduated the year before, who he was used to playing with, and it was just like, you know, he almost didn't want to do jazz band that year because, you know, he's just like, this is going to stink. This is going to stink. You know, and he came back, it was sometime like in March or February, and he was just like, whoa, how did that happen? You know, how did that kid get that good? You know, that little flute player. So, and I know, Amanda, that was like super satisfying for you to hear that from him. And you know what? It's just great to see the journey, you know, in something like that come full circle, and just like all the awards you won this year with solo stuff and everything. Glad you got recognized for it. And yeah, we'll miss you. So,
all right.
I'm going to hand the mic over and stop blabbing. And